All right, YouTubers, welcome back to Rob's RC Insanity. I know I've been doing a lot of videos with this guy here lately, but we've been doing a lot of changes to it. This was the rear diff that I took out initially. I did replace it with a locked rear diff, and yesterday I pulled the front diff and locked it using the same method. I used the let's see if I can find it here. It's Tank Bond. This is the resin, and it's got a hardener that goes with it. You have to excuse me. I'm all thumbs today, so I'm having a little bit of trouble. But this is an accelerator. You mix it 2 to 1 and apply it. It is actually hardened, not cured, but hardened within 30 minutes or so. And then I let it cure overnight. I do have one of these in here. It's an Ovonic Air 50C discharge 2200 milliamp 3S pack. Then I've got these 3 2200 milliamp 2S packs that all fit in the car. Now I did run a little bit of tape along the bottom just because the 3S doesn't exactly fit perfect in that tray, so the body was trying to bulk up on one side. Still is a little bit, but not too bad. I showed you in the last video, we've got this nice front bumper on here now, helping kind of scoop up and over top of things. Got these big buggy tires on it, and it's been raining. Everything's nice and wet outside, so that should give us a good testing ground for this thing. So we're gonna go out here and check it out and see if these diffs hold up. Like I said, I was very disappointed that they gave up so easy, but it is a great platform. It's a great little buggy. You know, 1/14 it's a little small for my liking, but at the same time, this is something that you can just throw in the car, throw it in your backpack, whatever. If you want to go somewhere, take it, run around a little bit. It's a good size. You know, I love my my 144001. Of course, it's no longer with us. Well, it's with us, but in many pieces on many cars. So it's basically turned into a parts car. I am going to pick up the new brushless version. See what I can do with it. A couple different bodies I'm looking at for it. I'm really liking the little, I don't know what you'd call it, the little Mini Cooper that Fat Body sells. I'd like to build me one of those with it. I think they're very neat looking. Very cool cars. But anyhow, let's get to this thing and see how she does. Like I said, everything is wet. It's raining. You can see the spray coming off. Oh, wow, check them rooster tails out. I can't believe I recovered that. That was crazy. It's doing more spinning than anything. Up the ramp. Good God, this thing moves. I'm not going to do a whole lot, especially with the spinning like it is. I'm not going to do a whole lot of 3S running because that will heat things up pretty bad. So let's get out of the grass, get out here on the gravel. she's actually tracking fairly decent, so. As I spin out. Yeah, let's get down here. Let's get down here to the main road here. Get a couple passes in. I'll probably swap it out, throw a 2S back in. I don't want to burn it out yet. I do have plans for a brushless upgrade, but this is one of them. I want to keep it, you know, fairly stock as long as I can. This front bumper is pushed back into my shocks a little bit. There we go. Got her fixed. Nothing's coming. All right, let's go. Man, this thing is touchy on the steering. That is the only true negative that I can say about this car. I've lost it. I got the bushes up here. The steering is extremely touchy. Let's cut that down just a little bit. There we go. Let's go up here and see if we can find it. There it is. All right, here we go. I'm super glad that they went ahead and did the full-field shocks. That was a must for me. I'm tired of these cars coming with these bouncy friction shocks. I'm stuck. And if these electronics do go out, I've got the 550 set up, the controller and everything from the 12402A that I converted to brushless. So I do have all those electronics. I think I cut my steering rates down too much. I don't have any control. There we go. You gotta find that happy medium with it. Then you gotta use a light hand on that controller. Little donut for days. Losing range. Nope, I smell smoke. I think I just finally fried it. Nope, there it goes. It's back. Before I do fry it, let's head on back up here and throw away 2S in here. I do like this little car. Range isn't the best with this controller. It's decent, but for a little backyard basher, it's decent. But if you're trying to do any kind of true speed runs or anything, it's not the way you want to go. So let's go ahead and, oh, I see some magic smoke coming out. I don't know if that's just water on it, or it's so wet outside. But let's hurry up and get this off of here. sparks coming from. Looks like, yeah, I bet it's just where I'm getting water on stuff. I do smell the electronics. Let's cut that off. Let's pull this out. Hopefully we saved it in time. Yeah, everything looks good. My controller off there. Let's feel. It's hot. The heat sink's doing its job. I probably need to put a fan on here. Dump all these gravels out. The side of that motor is hot as shit. Whew, ow. Yeah, the side of the motor is extremely hot. Extremely hot. I didn't lose my body pins. Of course, it does come with extras, so that's always good. There's one, there's two. Let's see if I can find the other one. Let's lay this tape away. There's a piece of tape. Okay. Find it down here. Have to excuse my mess in here. My garage is getting out of sorts. I need to take a day and actually clean it up really nice. But yeah, it's let's get our air out. Cool this thing off, spray some crap off of it. Keep me a can of compressed air. Really helps with cleaning all the debris out, especially get these little stubborn pieces stuck down in there. Oh, my nozzle popped off. Hang on. All right, there we go. And it does have to clean things down here. We will reserve the 3S for speed runs only. Definitely not bashable on 3S. I will go ahead and tell you that now. I mean, this is only a... I've been trying to find out what the amperage was on the ESC receiver combo, and a couple different channels have said that it's 25 amp, which is very low. I'm surprised it even starts up with the 3S. Let's cool this off nice. I'm very surprised it even starts up. But we're putting it through a lot. You increase tire size, you're basically gearing the car up. So for all you new guys out there, just keep that in mind. You know, it's fun to swap tires. I do it all the time. I enjoy looking at, you know, what different tires are going to look like on my cars. That's, you know, it's fun to do. It's creating something that's your own, and I get it. Because, like I said, I do it all the time. But, like I said, keep in mind that if you go up in tires, which means putting a larger tire on, you go up in tire size, you are basically gearing your car up. And anytime you gear an RC car up, you're going to generate more heat. That's just the way it works. Let's see if I can find me another body pin here. I've lost one. But I had to get that out of there. It was smoking. Anyhow. We'll throw us a 2S pack in here, which is what the car was made for. So if you guys can give me just a second to get this buttoned up here. Yeah, that's cooling down nice. Yeah, see, it's not even hot anymore. The motor, like I said, the motor did get hot. The motor got very hot. Hopefully we didn't damage anything. Let's throw a strap back across it here. May not even get a run in. It's gonna start raining pretty damn hard. I am gonna run it just a second just to make sure everything still works good. So let's turn the controller on. Turn the car on. Oh, she fired up. That's a good sign, right? Alright, let's get a body clip in there. Man, this is hard to do with this stupid thumb messed up. I apologize for all this fumbling around. Alright, let me get at least one in the back here. I don't know where that other one went. We'll have to find it. To go on a hunt. It's funny, I've lost body pins and been walking down the streets 2, 3, 4 days later, and all of a sudden there they are. And it's like, how did I not see that the first time? They can be quite elusive. Well, I have no idea what I've done with that other one. It's hard to tell. But anyway, we've got 2 in, so let's set her back down here, make sure everything still works good. Oh yeah. Battery might be low. If that battery's not low, then we have done a little bit of damage to this motor. Which I've got another 390 motor sitting in there. I mean, a 550 motor sitting ready to go in if I need to. Yeah, we'll hardly back up. Goes forward nice though. She's moving on. Well, what we were after was to find out if my diffs were going to hold up, and it certainly looks like they are. So that was the main point of this video. So that, I guess in my book, that's a success. So that is the Rlarrlo front rear diffs locked. Still very drivable. It is different, to say the least. It's very different handling. You will have to get used to it, but it is something that you can do without having to spend money on new diffs. There's nothing wrong with buying new diffs, but eventually you're going to be going through the same problems. So this is just a budget-friendly way of getting your car back on the road without having to spend any money other than, you know, buying some epoxy or whatever you decide to use to lock your diffs with. You know, I have used the foam earplugs because it does give it a little bit of keeps a little give in the diff. The way I did it is a permanent lock, and in doing so you do run the risk of stripping your outdrive gear and your ring gear, so keep that in mind. But like I said, it is a way of getting your car back on the road and making it drivable again. Even if you wanted to do that while you are waiting on your new diffs, it's something you can do. It's very quick and easy. You pull them out, you open them up, pull your little sun gears out, clean everything up, fill your bottom full of epoxy, put your sun gears in, fill the top up, put the top back on, screw it back together. It's a very simple process. So I know this is a long video, a lot longer than I was planning, but I appreciate you all watching, those that stayed to the end. And as always, give me a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. I don't care either way. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I'm always fiddling with these cars, making new things, creating new things. That was the WL Toys 124016. Turned it into an RX-7. She's beautiful. It's a fun car to drive. Check that video out. I actually crashed into another full-size car in that video. That was not cool, but things do happen sometimes. But as always, this is Rob, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.